So, do you drink socially, Mr. Soman? One of my usual questions to my clients during the dietary call. Mr. Soman replied, "Yes, I have a couple of drinks on Saturday when I'm socializing." And then he adds, "Oh, please don't tell me. I need to cut it out." Like Mr. Soman, there are many clients who consume alcohol either at social gatherings, during business dinners, at special occasions, or during vacations. To drink or not to drink? I think it's one of the most debatable questions. Hi, I'm Avanti Deshpande, clinical nutritionist, author, speaker, entrepreneur, and a fit mom. Welcome to my podcast, Eat Smart with Avanti, reconnecting you back to the Indian roots. Today, we are going to discuss yet another interesting subject: social drinking or alcohol consumption. A taboo for a few, a Saturday night ritual with friends for many, and a topic of confusion for some others. Here's a disclaimer: alcohol does have ill effects on health when consumed in excess. Pregnant women and lactating mothers should be avoiding it completely. Also, if the medical reports are not in favor, like high uric acid or high LDL cholesterol, I would definitely ask you to go off alcohol. It's best to remove alcohol completely from your lifestyle if you wish to make a conscious choice, and you can seek professional help to make this happen. When I want people to make healthy lifestyle changes, I keep mentioning how moderation is the key to success. So I must account the non-food habits also. With a client like Mr. Soman, who consumes alcohol in limitation or is in control of it, I would rather work on things he can control better, like what to eat with the alcohol and which is the type of alcohol that should be consumed. We will work on a person's strength rather than the weakness. Yes, I agree to limit alcohol if it exceeds a particular limit. But if the alcohol is simply restricted in the diet advice, a lot of people will adhere to it for a few days due to the high willpower at the beginning stages of the program. The paradigms around willpower don't work, says Dr. Brewer, an associate professor in behavioral and social sciences at the Brown University School of Public Health, who studied mindful eating practices. He adds, you have to start knowing how your mind works. When we are overly restrictive and cut out everything we enjoy, we often feel deprived, and that can be a dangerously negative feeling that may lead us to cheat on our diet. A healthy, balanced approach to weight loss is the best way to lose weight and keep it off for good. I have found that the harsher the dietary restrictions we impose on ourselves, the greater the chance of falling off the wagon. And when we fall hard, leading to an unhealthy binge mentality where we over-restrict or overindulge. It's not healthy and it's not an enjoyable way to live. Let's see why drinking alcohol will slow your weight loss. The truth is that even if you're eating super healthy most of the time, too much alcohol can hinder your weight loss and can lead to a weight gain. Normally, your body burns your fat reserves to get the energy it needs, which is exactly what you want when you're trying to lose weight. The problem with drinking alcohol while you're following a weight loss plan is that alcohol provides a quicker, more accessible form of energy for your body than the fat does. And no matter how much you wish it were different, if alcohol is so much easier for your body to turn into fuel compared to fat, here is the number one reason why drinking can slow your weight loss. No matter how much we wish it were different, your body is going to go for the quickest and the easiest source of fuel, and fat isn't. But if you want to enjoy a social drink and stick to your weight loss goal, then it's about finding a healthy balance. so you can ensure your body will still burn fat for fuel. Here are 5 tips to help you enjoy an occasional peg or a glass of wine and still achieve your weight loss goals. Tip number 1, the choice of alcohol. I'm not a mixologist, but I do keep interest in a variety of cocktails and spirits that exist. First, because I'm curious about food. And second, it gives me a chance to help my clients make the right choices. 1 gram of alcohol has 7 empty calories, all of which are simple carbs from sugar. Alcohol easily turns into liver fat. Only 20% of alcohol is metabolized by the body. 80% is delivered straight to the liver where it is converted to fat. But there are some spirits which will not spike the insulin response, and this will help you to manage the weight loss better. When I went into the details of the alcohol consumed by Mr. Soman, his choice of alcohol was beer and whiskey at times. Now, beer is a diuretic and can cause dehydration. It does spike insulin and has fizz, which will make the body acidic. So, I would ask Mr. Soman to limit or avoid it completely. I would suggest Mr. Soman to choose a spirit which has 0 carbs like whiskey or vodka. पर सिर्फ alcohol नहीं, it's the mixers that we use with it which are the culprit too. Example के तौर पे, vodka with tonic water is approximately 120 kilocalories, whereas Cosmopolitan, which is approximately 190 kilocalories because of the alcohol and the sweetened juice. Alcohol diluted with juice will have higher carbs and hence will spike sugar immediately. ये भी याद रहे कि mixers to dilute alcohol need to be sugar-free. Avoid daiquiris, mulled wines, pina colada, Long Island iced tea, and other sugar-based cocktails. Tip number 2, the quantity of alcohol. I was researching articles on how much alcohol is safe to drink. Dietary guidelines for Americans mention 2 drinks or less for men and 1 drink or less for women. A glass of red wine is often recommended by doctors for heart disease prevention. According to an article in CNBC, there are no such guidelines for Indians. But Dr. Atul Ambekar, MD Professor at National Drug Dependence Treatment Center and Department of Psychiatry, AIIMS Delhi suggests, if one has to consume, follow the international standards. A study published in Lancet said the global alcohol consumption recommendations should be based on location and age and not gender. Hence, it's best to make a conscious decision to limit the alcohol consumption to bare minimum. And let's see how that can be done. Instead of having 2 large pegs, which is 60 ml, you reduce the quantity to 30 ml per peg and have 2 or at the most 3. You'll still fit in and have fewer calories. It's best to make a drink with the help of a peg measure instead of pouring it out randomly. And no shots in between, please, huh? You will defeat the whole purpose. Drink like a gentleman or like a lady with grace. Tip 3, snack smart. Let's take another example of my client Smita. She loves to entertain her friends at home and has Saturday night gatherings. She loves having sangria. She's a great cook and has a spread of snacks including fried items like bhajiyas, a few Chinese dishes, wafers, peanuts, and then later all of them have only biryani and some dessert. Smita says, we go all out only on this one day. Smita, I explain, do you know you're consuming more than a day's calorie requirement in that one evening? Everything put together will not be less than 1500 kilocalories. And that too is all from carbs and fat. Smita replies, oh my God, I didn't even realize all that. Now what do I do? So, we changed the menu for the Saturday evenings. In place of sangria, which is loaded with sugar and fruit juice, we shifted it to vodka with unsweetened orange juice. For snacks, the menu was changed to a cheese board, having healthy dips like hummus, salsa, herb cheese, which was of course homemade, with accompaniments like cucumbers, carrots, soup sticks, and cream crackers. The dinner was kept light with plain rice, salad, and chicken curry or paneer gravy. And desserts were completely off the hook. With this, there was a fantastic result, and she could see a weight loss soon and enjoy her Saturday gatherings. Often, the snacks we choose with the social drinking is a bigger problem than the alcohol itself. So, choose the snacks wisely. Go in for low-calorie options like the ones that are suggested above. Keep the meals light after alcohol consumption, but don't sleep on empty stomach. It might lead to a hangover the next day. Sometimes, consuming a small meal before you go for the evening is also a great idea, and then you will not end up binge eating along with the drinking. Be mindful and make the right choices. Tip number 4, hydrate well. It is a known fact that alcohol dehydrates the body. So, make a conscious habit to keep on sipping water when you are at the party, as people tend to miss this out. The day after you consume alcohol, see that you drink extra water, preferably with lime juice added. If you are consuming 8 to 10 glasses of water in a day, at least have 12 to 15 glasses. Tip number 5. Don't skip your usual workout. Work hard, play hard. Get your workout done first thing in the morning before your big night out, and have a workout scheduled the next day morning. You're much less likely to go overboard if you already know that you've booked that 9 a.m. spinning class with your friend, or a walk with your friend, or then planning to go to the gym. With this, I conclude today's topic. Hope it was relatable and helpful in your next social gathering. Do write in to us at avantideshpande.com if you have any more queries. Do not forget to follow this podcast, Eat Smart with Avanti, for more interesting topics on health and nutrition. Have you subscribed to my YouTube channel yet? Nutritionist Avanti Deshpande? नहीं किया है तो अभी कर लेना. और क्विक हेल्थ टिप्स के लिए Instagram handle nutritionist.avanti. Stay tuned until next week. New podcast coming up every week.